In exploring the question of whether Wonder Woman is the secret weapon against Superman, it's crucial to first understand the power dynamics between these two iconic characters. Wonder Woman and Superman are both formidable heroes with exceptional abilities that set them apart even within the ranks of the Justice League. Superman, an alien from the planet Krypton, possesses powers such as super strength, flight, and heat vision, largely attributed to Earth's yellow sun. Wonder Woman, an Amazonian warrior princess, is endowed with superhuman strength, agility, combat skills, and magical equipment granted by the gods. The examination of their power dynamics is significant because it underscores the strategic and tactical advantages Wonder Woman may have over Superman in a hypothetical conflict. This dynamic is not just about physical power, it includes emotional intelligence, combat experience, and strategic thinking. Wonder Woman's warrior training and strategic acumen could give her an edge in anticipating Superman's moves and countering them effectively. These aspects are essential when considering her as a potential secret weapon against Superman, showcasing her as more than a match in combat scenarios. For instance, in the Injustice comic series, a notable storyline explores a darker Superman, showcasing how Wonder Woman could leverage her close combat skills and tactical prowess to counter Superman's raw power. Another example can be found in the animated movie Justice League War, where their strength and differences in combat style are highlighted, with Wonder Woman showing her capability to stand toe-to-toe with Superman. Opinions supporting this idea often cite Wonder Woman's resilience and unyielding will. She is frequently viewed as a moral compass with an unwavering commitment to justice, qualities that could play a pivotal role in defeating a rogue Superman. However, the concept of Wonder Woman as a counterbalance to Superman also bears potential challenges and controversies. Critics argue that Superman's vast array of powers makes him nearly unstoppable, and only through significant plot devices can Wonder Woman truly emerge victorious in their confrontations. Furthermore, this power dynamic influences other aspects of their relationship within the DC universe, such as teamwork and mutual respect. It highlights Wonder Woman's unique role as a stabilizing force and a voice of reason, essential in maintaining unity within the Justice League. Understanding this complex relationship deepens the appreciation for these characters as multidimensional rather than merely powerful beings, and it forms a critical component in the narrative that explores the balance of power among superheroes. Wonder Woman and Superman are two of the most iconic superheroes in comic book lore, each boasting a set of powers that make them formidable in their own right. Analyzing Wonder Woman's strengths compared to Superman offers insight into why she might be considered a secret weapon against him. Wonder Woman, an Amazonian warrior princess, possesses superhuman strength, agility, and durability, as well as extraordinary combat skills honed over centuries. Her powers are boosted by divine artifacts such as the Lasso of Truth and indestructible bracelets. Superman, on the other hand, is an alien with near-limitless physical strength, flight, heat vision, and other powers fueled by Earth's yellow sun. Wonder Woman's significance in this discussion lies in her unique combination of physical prowess and strategic genius, which enables her to rival or even counter Superman. One notable example of her strength is showcased in the Wonder Woman, the Hypothetical graphic novel, where she confronts Batman, a testament to her formidable abilities and unyielding resolve. In another instance, during the Injustice Gods Among Us comic series, Wonder Woman complements Superman's strengths while also holding her own in battle, underscoring her role as both a powerful ally and potential adversary. Supporters argue that Wonder Woman's combat training and tactical acumen give her an edge over Superman, who, although immensely powerful, may rely more on brute strength and less on strategy. Additionally, her magical weapons, like the Lasso of Truth, could prove effective since Superman is susceptible to magic, one of his few weaknesses. However, there are challenges and controversies here. Critics might argue that Superman's powers, particularly his speed and invulnerability, could easily overwhelm Wonder Woman. Moreover, some view Wonder Woman as less powerful in terms of the sheer scope of abilities compared to Superman, despite her skills. This perspective highlights an ongoing debate about the balance of power between these legendary heroes. Ultimately, analyzing Wonder Woman's strengths against Superman influences the broader narrative around their roles in the DC universe. It showcases the dynamic tension and complementary nature of their powers, underpinning storylines where teamwork and rivalry exist in tandem. This interplay of abilities not only enhances their individual character arcs, but also enriches the narrative potential of their shared universe. By exploring their strengths and potential for conflict or cooperation, creators can craft complex plots that captivate audiences while celebrating the depth and versatility of these two legendary heroes. The concept of historical context of Wonder Woman versus Superman encounters refers to the various instances, often found within comic book storylines and adaptations, where Wonder Woman and Superman have either clashed or collaborated. This history is crucial in understanding how Wonder Woman can be seen as a secret weapon against Superman due to her unique abilities, mindset, and moral compass. Wonder Woman and Superman, both staples of the DC universe, have powers that make them formidable heroes. Superman with his near invincibility and myriad of superpowers, and Wonder Woman with her combat skills, divine weapons, and strategic acumen. Their interactions often delve into themes of power, morality, and leadership. One key significance of exploring this historical context is to assess the dynamics and outcomes of their confrontations, which can highlight Wonder Woman's potential advantage over Superman. For instance, in the Justice League Trinity War storyline, Wonder Woman's strategic prowess and magical weaponry allow her to hold her own against Superman. Additionally, in Injustice Gods Among Us, Wonder Woman's unwavering ethical stance becomes a counterbalance to Superman's authoritarian turn, positioning her as a critical force against his unchecked power. Specific examples include the Superman Sacrifice arc, where Wonder Woman is forced to fight Superman when he is mind-controlled, illustrating her capability to match his strength and even outwit him in combat. Another example is the Wonder Woman, the Hypothetical, where she faces Batman, a close ally of Superman, underscoring her willingness to oppose her peers to uphold justice as she perceives it, a stance she could similarly take against Superman if needed. Supporters of this idea argue that Wonder Woman's divine origins and Amazonian training equip her with a distinct advantage, making her less susceptible to Superman's conventional methods of combat. However, challenges arise from alternative viewpoints that argue such encounters undermine the unity and teamwork among the DC heroes. Critics may also posit that emphasizing conflict between the two heroes detracts from their collaborative stories, which define their partnership within the Justice League. Examining this historical context influences the main topic by shedding light on how past encounters inform present and future narratives, illustrating Wonder Woman's potential to strategically counteract Superman. This exploration also opens discussions on how their differing worldviews and methods can complement or conflict with one another, thus enriching the dialogue surrounding Wonder Woman as a secret weapon against Superman. As such, these elements not only highlight personal dynamics, but also set the stage for broader thematic explorations of power, responsibility, and justice within the superhero genre. The concept of key abilities of Wonder Woman that counter Superman's powers centers on examining how Wonder Woman's unique skill set and attributes could effectively serve as a counterbalance to Superman's formidable superiors. Wonder Woman, a member of the Amazonian race, possesses superhuman strength, speed, and durability, much like Superman. However, her abilities are not mere reflections of Superman's. They come with nuances that make her a formidable adversary or ally. The significance of this point is crucial when exploring whether Wonder Woman could be a secret weapon against Superman. Her Amazonian training provides her with superior combat skills, a strategic mind, and the ability to exploit weaknesses even in overwhelmingly powerful foes. This makes her uniquely capable of standing toe-to-toe with Superman, whose powers can often seem insurmountable. Two examples highlight her potential. Firstly, Wonder Woman wields the Lasso of Truth, a magical artifact that compels honesty and has restrained even gods. In scenarios where Superman might be coerced or misled, this tool could prove invaluable to neutralize threats arising from deception or manipulation, making Wonder Woman a guardian of the truth and a check against corrupted power. Secondly, her indomitable will and combat training means she can engage Superman physically, capitalizing on her strategic prowess to leverage his vulnerabilities, such as exposure to magic, to which she has greater resilience. Supporters of this idea often emphasize Wonder Woman's role as a character who embodies peace and love, but is also unwavering in the defense of justice, shaping her as a hero who can temper Superman's might with diplomacy and emotional intelligence. However, potential challenges arise in the form of controversies and alternate viewpoints. Some argue that Superman's alien physiology and solar energy-based powers make him fundamentally superior. Thus, truly countering him would require something beyond physical or magical prowess. This point connects intricately to the broader discussion of power balances and alliances between heroes. While Wonder Woman can counter Superman, their partnership in the Justice League shows that their complementary strengths are even more effective when combined. This dynamic showcases a crucial narrative that the most potent defense often lies in unity and diversity of strengths. Therefore, Wonder Woman's capabilities not only position her as a potential equalizer to Superman, but also enrich the larger discourse on heroism, cooperation, and the complex interplay of powers in the fight for justice.